Welcome to my garage. And this, the first of a whole batch of new Write-A-Lesbians with me, Marianne Sheridan, your token lesbian. That's right, I am back with another Write-A-Lesbian episode, a brand new one, you might say. And you might be wondering, why am I filming this in my freaking garage? Well, and measuring seemingly random shit, which is what I'm actually doing. However, there is a reason behind this madness, and that's what this episode is going to be about. You know, I'm going to cut to the chase here, which is unusual, which some of you who might recall my old episodes, I ramble on and on and on and on and on. But we're going to try not to do that this time around. We're going to try to make it just a wee bit briefer than it was before. And briefer may not even be a word. But you know what? It is now. So, there you go. Anyway, getting back to what the hell I'm talking about. With my tape measure in hand in the garage with no air conditioning. And for those of you who are not aware, I reside in South Florida, which right now, September 19th, it's fucking hot, okay? That's the only way I can say it. Well, it's the only way I can describe the heat to you so that you can actually feel the sweat that will eventually pour off my face right before your very eyes. However, if I shorten this up like I originally wanted to do, perhaps you won't see the sweat profusely draining off my face. So, back to the topic at hand for this premiere episode of Write-A-Lesbian Revamped. And that's with the quotes, with the fingers, or else it's not the original, or whatever. Yeah, anyway, scratch that. So, yeah. So, you know what? Okay, I'm in my garage, and it just brings me to this little something that happened to me last week with my partner in crime. And she and I went to Home Depot, like any good lesbians would do. Well, speaking for myself, I really don't care to go to Home Depot all that often, but lately I've been going there a lot. So who knows what that's all about. But anyway, yeah, there we were. Supporting our local Homo Depians, Home Depotians, or whatever you want to call it. And so we're rifling through the store and picking up a few random items here and there. And actually what we were there for was a ladder, okay? Yeah, a step ladder. You would think this was an easy item. Especially if you're, well, let me put it this way. You're going to buy a ladder. You know the type of ladder you want, more or less. Okay? You get to this section of ladders, and I have to tell you, this is probably the slickest way to find out your sweetheart's weight if they're not revealing it to you willingly. And I'll tell you how. In the event you are curious, diehard to know how much your baby weighs, take them to Home Depot and shop for ladders. You might not have to buy it, but at least shop for them. And shop like you really want it, okay? That's the only way you're going to get anything out of it. Now I'll show you, well, not show you, but I'm not going to show you because we're not going to go on the whole thing of weight here because, yeah, I put on weight, I take it off, I put on, you know, I'd have to have, I don't know, a dozen ladders to go with my weight. Anyway, besides the point. So many of you probably already know this. I did not know this. I didn't think about it, but I found out real fast, and it was pretty clever. The ladders go by how much weight. Obviously, clearly, evidently, yeah, sure. Of course they do. How much weight that ladder can hold. So, there you are with your honey, who is not revealing how much she weighs. Not even a ballpark figure. Until we get to the ladders that she needs. Okay? And you will talk her into that. So, there we go. You got one holds 200 pounds, one holds 300, 400, I don't know, 3 elephants in a truck or whatever. So, I don't know why you need a ladder to hold a freaking truck, but in the event you did need one, I'm sure they have one to suit your needs. But we didn't get that one, okay? So let's back it up. So, to make a long story probably longer, we choose a ladder. Well, she chose the ladder. I made like I was nonchalantly not looking at the ladders at the time, but I honed right in on the weight it does hold. And I'm not going to reveal that now to protect her innocence in her weight. But needless to say, I found out about how much she weighed. Basically, by then, she just came clean and told me exactly how much she weighed. Not that it mattered one way or the other for me, but I thought it was a pretty cute, clever way, very coy, very incognito kind of way. Unless you made a big deal of it, like me, then it's no longer incognito. But I thought I'd pass that on to you on this, the premier, new and improved, let's hope it's improved, briefer, okay, episode of Write-A-Lesbian for your viewing and listening pleasure. And so with that, I would like to say that I'm probably going to bring in some characters like I had done in the old Write-A-Lesbian episodes. Maybe some old ones, some new ones, and some real people characters that aren't me with a wig on, you know. But I'd like to thank you all for supporting me. Those of you who have watched Write-A-Lesbian since its inception way back in, I believe it was 2006. And kind of stuck by me even when through the lulls and the ups and downs and all the craziness. And I'm going to also add shout outs again, because I thought that was fun. And so this is a pretty blanket shout out to every one of you. Because of you, I do this, and I want to do this, and it's exciting. I have better equipment now than I had when I first started out, my Mickey Mouse operation, but you know what? I still have the same drive and the same desire and the same creativity. So the equipment just enhances that. But, you know, the dream is still the same. So that's what matters, and it's moving forward, and you know what? I'm going to crush Oscar's kneecaps. That's the goal. And so on that note, be good to you, and don't forget, Write-A-Lesbian.